Hi, I'm Bobby Rio, and today I want to talk to you about 9 tricks to keep a conversation going with a woman and build attraction and sexual tension. Let's face it, talking to a beautiful woman does not come easily to many of us. In fact, so much of our energy and anxiety is deployed just gathering up the courage to approach her that by the time the conversation begins, we're burnt out and can't think of a damn thing to say. Holding a fun and flirtatious conversation with a woman does not need to be difficult, but I can tell you right now that if you start talking to a woman and quickly find yourself asking her a lot of questions about her job, school, if she has pets, or any other type of question that even vaguely resembles stuff that would be on a job application, you're dead in the water. So I put together a list of 9 ways to make sure that you're having conversations filled with fun and banter and ultimately escalate you towards your goal of attracting her. In this video, I'm going to go over the first 3 ways to improve your conversations and keep them flowing naturally. The first tip I want to give you is avoid asking too many questions. Instead, make statements. After breaking the ice with a woman, most guys will immediately start bombarding her with questions. These questions usually tend to be boring get-to-know-you questions. You know, the same sort of questions your aunt will ask you at a family party. Asking too many of these questions not only bores her, but it will also prevent her from actually engaging in the conversation. What usually happens is men will just jump from question to question without ever having the sense to expand on a topic that you can tell she loves talking about. Try this instead. Anytime you're talking to a woman and you ask her a question, follow up her answer with a statement rather than simply moving on to the next question. This not only shows that you're listening to her, but also shows that you can connect at a different level and will usually open up the conversation to more fun or intimate topics. Here's an example. So, do you have any pets? Yeah, I actually have 3 of the cutest cats in the world. So you're one of those women with cats, huh? Sly smile. Her. Stop it, haha, no, I'm not one of those crazy cat women, I just love my cats. You. They say people who like cats tend to be more independent than dog lovers. You see how by making the statement, you kept the conversation more interesting than just simply saying, do you have cats? Oh, what's his name? You know, you delved in a little further. The next thing you want to do is qualify her. Once a man senses any sort of rapport with a woman, he immediately begins coming scared shitless of breaking that rapport or saying anything that will damage his chances of moving forward, so he stays on safe topics. Unfortunately, this tends to work counterproductive and usually winds up boring a woman that was previously interested. Try this instead. Once you sense that you've sparked a woman's interest a little bit, begin qualifying her with questions or statements that place you in the role of the selector. This means you'll make a statement that may disqualify her as a potential lover. Let's use the cat example from above to demonstrate. So, do you have any pets? Yeah, I have 3 of the cutest cats in the world. We'd never get along. I'm a dog person, and what I've heard is that dog and cat owners tend to have really intense sexual connections, but they disagree on every other possible point. As you can see, you took a safe topic like pets and were able to bring an element of sexuality to the conversation. Not only that, but by making the statement, we would never get along, you're now placing the burden of approval seeking on her. The third thing you can do is use cold reads. As men, we love to talk about facts, events, and amusing surface-level stories. While all these should make up a great deal of your conversations, they tend to limit you from certain areas that really seem to ignite passion in women. Women get their fix from talking about the mystical or the deeper level. Women love to delve into the emotional meaning behind the facts, events, or surface-level stories. If you never hint to a woman that you're capable of communicating on this different wavelength, you're missing out on a great opportunity to separate yourself from other men. Try this instead. Next time you're talking to a woman, try using a cold read that will allow you to get beneath the surface level and get her to open up to some of her feelings. A cold read is simply stating something you've noticed about her and then making a deeper observation about it. Here's an example that you can use fairly soon into a conversation when she says something about a previous date or guy she knew. I can just tell by the way you're talking that you're the kind of girl who goes on a lot of dates but has trouble finding someone you're actually interested in. Then when you do find that person, I bet you usually lose interest pretty quickly. Yeah, that's so true. I bet you really love adventure, and sometimes it scares you, but deep down you crave something exciting. And what is probably happening is every time you're meeting these guys, you sense within minutes that they're not going to satisfy that adventure you crave. This particular example allowed you to delve into the mystical and emotional, and also allowed you to disqualify the other guys, and at the same time present yourself as something new and exciting and different, who might just be the cure for her ailment. I've learned a lot of these sort of small talk tactics that get women to like hanging out with you and become attracted to you. And I've compiled a bunch of them into a 27-page report I call Small Talk Tactics, and a 1-hour audio training session I call Conversation Secrets. And I want to give them both away to you completely free, no strings attached. This free offer will not be up forever, and so many guys have been writing me to tell me that the reports have completely changed the way they talk to women that I've contemplated one day selling it. But for now, it's still free. Grab your free copy of the report and audio now. Visit www.makesmalltalksexy.com. In this 27-page manuscript, you'll learn a concept I call finding the game that will allow you to turn any conversation sexy within seconds. I'll give you 4 examples you can use tonight to get girls hot and wild over you. These work even if you're not naturally outgoing. A simple technique that creates conversation momentum, which keeps the talk flowing, makes her laugh, and builds sexual tension, all while she slowly becomes addicted to being around you. I'm already getting emails from guys who have used this technique telling me it's changed their game overnight. You'll also learn one simple and discreet phrase you can inject into your conversations with a woman that instantly catapults you out of the friend zone and gets her thinking of you as a potential lover. Trust me, once you put this in her brain, she literally can't help but picture having sex with you. Go to www.makesmalltalksexy.com now and grab your free report. Hey, it's Bobby. If you like this video, make sure you hit the big subscribe button below. Every Wednesday, I release a brand new video on creating attraction, avoiding the friend zone, looking less desperate and needy, and more confident, high value, and masculine around the women you're talking to. Every video will include specific techniques and tactics that you can use immediately. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe.